And here we go, fight fans, for the next attraction of the evening. And it's scheduled for 4 rounds in the Cruiserweight division. We introduce to you first, ready to make his ring walk, fighting out of Houston, Texas, and making his professional debut. Here is Donell Caesar Hancock.
There you see, making his way down, Donell Hancock. Looking loose, accompanied by Dwayne Muhammad, Coach Barry, Coach DJ. He looks ready to go. They call him Caesar, and he is ready to seize this matchup as we start our main card here tonight. Some last minute instructions here. Of course, he will be fighting out of the blue corner. This is a cruiserweight matchup. We await his opponent.
And now, fight fans, we are ready to bring into the ring at this time. Here's the fighting pride of Brenham, Texas. Introducing the undefeated Jahyden Britton.
Undefeated, Jahyden Britton, making his way down with a smile on his face. And if you just saw him walking through the lobby, you'd never know he's about to get into a fight. He looks relaxed, he looks happy, he looks excited. Accompanied to the ring by Adrian De La Garza, Jesse Arredondo, Natea McLeod. You see there the tail of the tape. He is undefeated, is Britton, at 1-0. This will be Hancock's debut. Britton, a much younger fighter, but he has been training 3 times longer. Height advantage will go to Hancock, and size is virtually equal. Something to look forward to. The young gun, but it is the older man that is making his debut. Should be an interesting one. We go up to Jeremiah Gallegos for the official announcements.
And here we go, fight fans, our next feature of the evening. And it's presented by El Tigre Promotions, where fights happen. We are live here at the Lone Star Convention Center in Conroe, Texas, USA. Live on our Facebook stream, and it's powered by Clear Life Media. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the Cruiserweight division, and it's sponsored by Stalwart Ranch. The 3 judges scoring this contest at ringside are Michelle Morales, Dr. Kelly Isaac, and Ivan Beltran, and a referee in charge of the action at the sound of the bell, Alex Leon. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We introduce to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing with trainer Dwayne Muhammad. Wearing black tonight, he officially weighed in 179.6 pounds. Tonight, he steps into the ring for the first time as a professional, ready to make his professional debut, fighting out of Houston, Texas. Here is Donell Caesar Hancock. And across the ring tonight, fighting out of the red corner, standing with trainer Adrian de la Garza, assisted by LJ Arredondo, wearing white, blue, and black. He officially weighed in 176.4 pounds. Tonight, he dedicates his fight to his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as he enters his attraction perfect with one victory by way of knockout. Fighting for the second time, he trains out of Houston, Texas. And now we introduce to you the fighting pride of Brenham, Texas, the undefeated Jahyden Britton.
Gentlemen, whenever the interest is interested, expect to fight. Down slow, down slow. Touch gloves, go back to the corners.
Here we go, folks. First matchup of our main card for the evening. Donell Hancock, Jahyden Britton. Hancock in the black trunks. Britton will be in the blue and white. We are just about ready. Alex Leon, the referee. We are underway, round number one. Britton is looking to shell up, but he's standing square on. See the left hand dropped under the ribs, but his chest is still facing. It's going to make it tough to deflect punches off the ribs. He is pushing the pace, though, on the younger Britton. Britton, the more experienced of the two, been training longer. Hancock making his debut despite being over 10 years the senior. Jahyden Britton looks loose, man. He looks relaxed. Look at that jab out there. A man of experience. Britton trying to push the action, trying to push the pace. Excuse me, Hancock trying to push the pace. Britton clinching up. Corner of Hancock calling for the jab. He's trying to angle off. Interesting way of doing that. Overextending to rotate the body to flick back across. Using that reach. Interesting to note, Hancock lifts his back leg as he throws those long punches. It's going to make it easy to counter. If that punch gets slipped, he's going to be in a bad way. Corner of Britton calling for the jab. Britton long looping shots here. Britton having a hard time closing this distance. Hancock just pouring on with the range. Seems like Britton is trying to find his time. As he does enter, Hancock fires off about 3-4 shots. Britton trying to feint, mix up the timing. Good right hand by Britton. Finally finds his way inside. Slips those looping punches. Britton looks relaxed. Hancock pushes the pace. Hancock using the jab, trying to stay at range, trying to set up the 1-2. Britton just fades away. And Hancock's chin is in the air, out there on a platter. Round number one. Might have to give it to Hancock. I think Britton landed the bigger shot. No doubt about that, but Hancock pushed the pace, threw more volume, landed a few more punches. Interesting to see how the judges call it. Britton choosing not to sit down, feeling like the fresher of the two, feeling like the professional. See there, the lovely ring girls. Ortago always providing just the most lovely ring girls in the business. We are just about ready for round number 2 of this matchup. So far, Caesar has been the more aggressive. Hancock been the aggressor. Britton now looking to push the pace. You see it. The biggest thing that concerns me is Hancock's chin is in the air. That's why those jabs are so efficient. His chin is not down, it's just up. Fighting with his chin up, and he's reaching on these punches too. You see Britton making fun of him, basically saying, you're just throwing wild, buddy. You're not gonna beat me like that. Hancock trying to stay calm. There you go, those short left, going with the right. Britton beginning to land. Britton basically saying you're fighting like an amateur, it's your debut. Hancock trying to land. These shots are coming wide, man. He's not firing from a stance. His hands are down by his side, his chin is in the air. Britton is pressuring in like a boxer, hands high, waiting for his moment, waiting for the opportunity to slip and land. Britton staying patient. Hancock now looking a bit more timid after getting landed on it. As soon as Hancock stepped to his left, Britton lands the jab. Hancock tries to switch stance. Britton swinging over the top. I've mentioned it before, the taller fighter is always susceptible to the overhand. Hancock lands big right again with the overhand. Britton looking confident. Hancock still trying to push the pressure, trying to push the pace, seeming undeterred, but he got hit, man. There just does not seem to be the same power on the punches. Britton lands again. Referee Alex Rodriguez warns about the clinching. A lot of clinching this round from Hancock. I think Britton wants the finish. Needs to be careful, not get overzealous, not overextend like that. You can't go head hunting. Hancock trying to stay patient. Every time he steps to the left, he gets caught. And again, now down to a knee. That is the end of the round. Hancock has his feet under him, it seems. I tell you, Britton is timing it. Every time Hancock steps to his right, he gets tagged. Step to the right, bang, back to the right across, bang again over the top. Britton has found the timing. He is waiting patiently, and every time Hancock goes to float to his right side, the left hand slips over the top. My goodness, folks. Britton just needs to stay patient. That's what I'm telling. Big right hand, my goodness. That's what put him down. The damage was done earlier, but the right hand put him down. Britton is looking, and he is looking confident. Now, if I'm the corner of Britton, I'm telling him, you might have landed the right hand, but remember how you got there. You got to set that up. You got to move. You got to be confident, sure. Hancock, he's looking a little timid. He doesn't know which way to move. He's worried about the hands coming. He looks very timid right now. Much different fighter than we saw in that first round. He's also biting on these jabs. Britton in control. There you have it. Britton beginning to fire, lands a right. Hancock trying to wrap up. Referee might stop this. Hancock wraps up. Referee might stop this. Hancock does not look like he wants to be there. And Britton is firing, left and a right. Down goes Donell Hancock. The referee will start to count. Britton is fired up. Will Hancock make it to his feet? No, he will not. Jahyden Britton looked like the more trained of the two fighters, looked like the more professional of the two fighters from start to finish, and gets the job done. Let's see it here. He knew he had him, and you can see Hancock looks timid, man. You could see it in the eyes. He was already hurt. Britton lands the right, lands the left, lands the right again, swinging with fury, swinging with intensity. He said he's going to do it for his Lord and Savior, and Jesus Christ puts that man away. My goodness. My goodness. Jahyden Britton is 19 years old, moves to 2-0, and looks like he's been in this sport for 15 years. Just a dominant, dominant showing. You can see the eyes of Hancock, man. That is part of it. Look at this. When he turned up the volume, this was the earlier shot. This is the shot that put Hancock down, I believe, round number 2. My goodness. When he turned it up, Jahyden Britton turned it up with intensity. He knew he was the better fighter from the start. We saw it, moving the hands, acting, basically telling Hancock, you know, you're fighting like an amateur. Let's see. He goes low to the body to get the hands to drop. Bang, with the right hand. Hancock just swinging away. He could not clinch up. My goodness. Congratulations, Jahyden Britton. Nothing to it now, but to throw it back up to the man himself, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, let's make it official.
And now, fight fans, how about a big round of applause of both of these warriors? The official time comes to you. 56 seconds. Round number 3 to the winner by KO. And he is still undefeated. The fighting pride of Brenham, Texas, the undefeated Jahyden Britton.
Congratulations to Jahyden Britton. He came out confident. He leaves even more confident, picking up a KO victory in round 3. Able to turn the tide of aggression, dominate the fight with technique and skill and talent. And he gets to keep that beautiful $1 million smile. Congratulations once again. 3rd round knockout for Jahyden Britton in our first main card fight of the evening. We have 6 fights left on this card. Nothing but action to go from here, folks.